Hello everybody, welcome to a new video of JMSpeedshop. So, back to the V8 Turbo project. If you're new to the channel, have a look in the right corner for you. There's my logo. You can click on it, see all the other videos of this project and all the other reviews I've done, previous projects and that sort of stuff. So, what I'm up to, I'm going to build the rest of the exhaust before everything is going out of the car. So I have the downpipe halfway done up till here. There's one connection up there, you cannot really see it, but I'll show you it later. There's one connection, the shiny flange up there. What I'm going to do is I'm putting a muffler in the middle, just like in the cars. They have also a muffler in here. That will be located here. It's the same muffler I used on the 190 V12. It's 4x9, and the end muffler will be a little bit bigger. Out of my head, I don't know really the size. I think it's 23 inches by 10 or something, and 11. But it will fit. It will fit perfectly here in the back. So at a estate version, you have the muffler like this, and on the sit down it's like this. And on the 190 it was pretty bad according to space, so I want to have it quiet, and then later on I can have a look what I'm going to do with it. First I need to have it all legal, of course, and I don't want to have a shitload of noise always. I want to choose, so maybe there will be a valve or something located here, I'm not sure. So in the first place, also what I did on the first, there will be a muffler in the middle here. Then it will go like this, nothing in between. Underneath the axle, going to bypass in here into the muffler, and it will go on this side out. And then I can choose to put a valve here, so it's not going through of the end muffler. So that is the plan. It will be a 3-inch exhaust, completely front to the back. Yeah, that's it. So there's no rotation or anything else. You can look through the dampers. I think this is the biggest 3-inch damper you can find from Magnaflow. This is the third time I'm using this, the third car I'm using these. I think price quality, they are pretty good. I think they are getting expensive than normal. I think I paid for the big one 260 euros. I think this is 210 or something. The last time I bought them from the 190, so that's about 1.5 years ago, maybe 2. I paid for this one like 180, so there's like 15% up price already on them. So yeah, it's getting more expensive. But yes, that is how it is nowadays. So I'm going to start on this exhaust. I'm not going to put any flexible parts in it because the engine is also pretty solid in the car. So I'm first going to build it, and then I can always decide to put something in it. But I used it on the 190 also without any flexible pieces in it, because the engine is pretty solid in the car. So I'm going to leave it like this first. So there will be a point here, and I need a transmission. There are 2 bolts. It's always hanging on it. I'm going to make this myself, so it will be connected to the downpipe. And then there will be a point here hanging. This is also a standard connection for the exhaust to hang on. And then there is one over here and one on this side. That's it. Downpipe pieces in, so next thing is the muffler to get it in. So I have to get a little bit off, so it fits perfect in a space in here. I will get a little bit of the pipe and then put it in place. I don't have the support yet in here. I'm first going to hang it on that one, and then I can have a look what's the best way to put this one in here. So let's have a go. I have the downpipe ready. Made a point where original is also here, a point to hang up the exhaust. So this will support the front side. muffler is in place. I need to make a little bit of room with the aluminium shielding, heat shielding. Have a look how I'm going to do that. Then I just laid in here this straight pipe. I think this should be good enough, if you can see so. So then it will be a bend here around into the big muffler that's on the ground. That is the plan. So this is how I'm going to do it. Later on I think I will make in the middle here a connection, so I have a mid pipe and a back pipe, so it's easier to dismantle. Also otherwise it's too heavy. First going to connect this one, and then later on I will make a connection in the middle. Also the pipe to the rear attached, I welded in a connection so I can remove it in sections. So nice bend around here. So now the muffler is going with a bend like this. So that's it. The only thing is that the original position to hang it is like here. But it's, yeah, you can see 10 centimeters to the left, so I think I'm going to change this to that position, or I'm going to weld something else in here. But yeah, this is not a subframe that will be underneath this car, so I will just support it now with wood, but I will put something else in here. But first I have to mount the muffler in the back. As you can see, mid muffler is in, pipe to the back over the rear axle. But also the rear muffler I have hanging underneath the car, so this is the original position. It is, of course, it's not that wide as the original one, or long. It's wide enough. This will fit perfectly. I will put the number below the video on my website. If you also want to put a muffler on the S124, this is the ideal muffler. It completely fits perfectly. The only thing what maybe is when I use the toe coupling in here, I have to make some small dents maybe in the muffler to fit it incorrectly. But for the rest, it fits perfect. So around the tank, of course, this will be all isolated, of course, and also here. There's about centimeter space. Everything will be isolated. I also have to make an aluminium plate on this side. Maybe you can see it better because of the drive shaft, so it's not getting too much heat. I think the rubber seal will be the most important. So for the rest, extra connection is in. So what I'm now going to do is I'm going to remove the rear bumper, the original one, and fit the AMG rear on it, and then we can have a look how far the pipe needs to go out, because there's just going to be a 90-degree bend and that's it. And I will make it long enough because for sound regulations I can put like a dB killer in it. I've made these for registration for my 9312. They're still here. It works perfectly. It only took like 5 dB off, but that's enough to get through regulations. So that's what I'm going to do. Fits all nice. It's not too deep, as you can see. Like, this is the fuel tank. It's not too deep, so there's some play in it. That's also good. I don't have a flex piece in the exhaust. Don't know if I'm going to do it. We will see. So I'm going to remove the rear bumper and then put the last piece into it. So end piece is also done. It's sticking out like 5 centimeters out of the rear bumper. I can have a look what I'm going to do with it, if it's long enough or not. I'm going to put another tip on it. This is just a 3/8 pipe outside of the muffler and then outside of the bumper. So it's completely done now. Up till here, and then it's connected the downpipe from our turbo. I'll show you that later when it's all installed. So looks pretty good, I think. So I can have to put another point in here for this connection. There's another rubber in here. It will be somewhere here. So I will do that later on. So I will put it back underneath the car and show you the end result. Exhaust back underneath the car. So you can see. Maybe it's too much, we'll see, but it's better too long than too short. So spacing between, like a centimeter. I can adjust a little bit with the hangers on the muffler. It's now a little bit, of course, touching the aluminium. I have to do something about that. But for the rest, looks pretty good. It's nice, flat underneath the car. Normally you got these rubbers touching the original muffler, also on that side. Yeah, I can do something with it that they control a little bit of that. So this all needs to be everything needs to be removed, nice and clean. But yeah, everything is in there now. So that's pretty good. So I got nice play in here. I can everywhere I can put my hands in between. It's nice and spacey around the fuel tank. I have to do something. I think I already showed it, but with the light you can see it's also a centimeter in here like this, but I have to put some heat shielding around this. Exhaust will be wrapped. You can see this is the other hanger. I'm going to make another connection to the pipe to here, and it will be all nice and tidy. So drive shaft will have enough play. It will go over the top. So it's all nice and tidy here. There is the mid muffler, of course. Then you got the other connection on the transmission. There is normally an original connection to it, but I could not find it, so I made this one. So pretty good. So up to the downpipe. Hope you can see it. So there's another connection. So I have two connections in here, so I can the complete exhaust from the turbo is in 3 pieces. So there's one here, one on the beginning of the halfway the downpipe, and then there are 2 connections on the turbo and on the wastegate. So that's it. So a lot of space, I think, in comparison to the V12 that was before this one. It was pretty full of everything. So nice and spacey. So the complete exhaust will be wrapped. Mufflers, I don't know yet. I have to do something about this aluminium piece. It's touching here, but there is enough space. You can see there's enough space. So flex piece, I have to think about it. But for the rest, I think it looks pretty nice. So that's it for this video. So thanks for watching. For any questions about the exhaust, leave some comment below the video. Don't forget to subscribe in the right corner for you. There's my logo, you can click on it. See all the other videos of my project, the S124 V8 Turbo. I will put the information about the mufflers below the video. The exhaust is a 3-inch exhaust, so don't forget to subscribe. Put a thumbs up of the video, and I'll see you for the next one. Bye bye.